Hey guys, Tonic here. Another Tuesday, another Atomic Shop review. This week in the Atomic Shop, we have a brand new bundle. It's called the Sanctum of the Moth Bundle. It's being sold for 1,500 atoms, and I just picked it up, so let's go check it out. So getting right into it, this bundle does come with a brand new building kit, a generator skin, and a few other camp items. But starting off with a building kit, this is called the Cultist Sanctum building kit, and you get a lot of different wall pieces with this one. So here we have a standard wall, we have a window, a doorway, then we have another wall right here. There are going to be some slight differences with these walls. For example, this one has nothing on it, this one has some wood, and this one has some electrical boxes. And we also have these concrete walls here, and some differences there. We have a window, looks like this window is slightly open at the top. Then we have a window that's kind of covered in metal. Another doorway, another window here. Again, this one looks slightly open at the top, covered in metal. And here we have the half walls. So we have different window half walls and some plain half walls. Your angled pieces. Then we also do have some new roof pieces. So we have a slanted roof here, a corner piece, a flat piece. This one here, this one is actually kind of cool. Then we have another slanted piece, and honestly, I can't really see where the difference is. Actually, I think the difference is in the vines that are on this. It looks like they are slightly different. And then that is pretty much going to be it for this building kit. So I did build a little example here just to show what it looks like all put together. And again, I really like it. I like when these building kits come with a lot of different wall pieces. Like right here, for example, there's only one wall piece that's used twice, and that's this one. It just helps you to break up the patterns and makes things look a little bit more immersive. But going around to the other side here, we have that window with the metal on it. And here's the new door, the Sanctum door. And then going inside, the ceiling does kind of have like a greenish tone to it, and the walls pretty much all look the same on the inside. But that's just about it for the building kit. So getting into the other new items, we also do have some window covers. We have the Sanctum window covers. We have this version here. Then we also do have a smaller version, and I assume that this one is for the half walls. This one would be for the bigger windows. And it's just kind of a rusted chain link fence. You do have a lock on there. So kind of cool. I actually do like the window covers. We have some wooden ones that we got a while ago. I tend to use those a lot. Then you do also get this skywalk, and it looks like this is a covered bridge. Now at first I thought that this was just going to be a bridge kit. We do have a few kits in the game where you get like the beginning, the middle piece, and the end piece, and you can kind of make it as long as you need. This one does kind of come pre-built, and I actually do want to see if they will snap together. So if we go ahead and place on another one, looks like they do snap together, which is nice. Then on top of that, we also do have a brand new silo, and it's going to be all the way up here. So we have a rusted silo. Then we also do have a new skin for the fusion generator called the melter generator. I'll place that down. This does look pretty cool. We have some steam coming off the pipes, these flames right here, and jumping up, looks like the top is covered. And here is that rusted silo. Looks like we cannot activate it, and it is just a big decoration. But that just about covers everything inside the new bundle. So taking a look at the rest of the Atomic Shop here, on the front page it looks like we have a lot of different starter bundles. So we have that level 50 character boost, the Auto Axe starter bundle, the Cold Shoulder starter bundle, the Circuit Breaker starter bundle. I actually still kind of like the Circuit Breaker. Then we have the Cremator starter bundle and some re-rollers, lunchboxes, scrap kits, and repair kits. Over on this page here, this is where that new bundle is, and we have some of the new items down here that you can buy separately. We also do have the Live Laugh Mothman bundle, so a lot of Mothman stuff, and the Mothman Wing Clipper bundle on sale. It's an alright bundle. Then over here we have the stuff from last week, that new Prospector Saloon Shelter, some of the items. We also do have that Strike Fear bundle. Looks like this does have a proper description now, which is nice. And over here on the weekend sale, we have a Better Life bundle. Looks like it's a lot of Vault-Tec stuff. The Home Highlights bundle, that one's alright. And the Taggarty's Camp bundle. And some items down here. Over on the Greatest Hits page, we have the Fallout First Season Catch-Up. Then we have the Best of Season 7 bundle. It was an alright season. The Zorbo's Revenge Season 7 bundle. Then we have the Camp Ally, the Order of the Mystery set, the Samurai Sword Paint, the Alien Invasion Shooting Gallery, the West Virginia Slot Machine. I think this was the first slot machine that we got in game. And we also do have the Dr. Zorbo Pose set. Over on the Everything Must Go page, we have the Share the Love bundle. We also have the Building a New World bundle, the Schoolhouse bundle. Then we have the Vault-Tec Mascot bundle. the Presidential Seasons Bundle. We also have the Bad Omens Bundle, the Greylock Villain Bundle, it's a very old bundle, Vertiguardian Bundle, and the Otherworldly Bundle. And then over on the special page, a new free rug, a free icon. Then we have some improved bait, a free lunchbox, the Uncle Sam pose, the Brotherhood of Steel Reclaimed Power Armor paint, this Armor Workbench skin. Then we have the Cowboy Bundle, and not a huge fan of this bundle, honestly. Then we have that new Fallout First punch card machine, and the Walking Fire Bundle. And then over on the Fallout First page, we have all those standard Fallout First offers. And as far as the weekly offers go, again, we have a pretty long list. It looks like this is kind of like the standard now. We get 3 items per day. So today we have the Uncle Sam pose for 150, the Brotherhood of Steel Reclaimed Power Armor paint for 700, and that Vault-Tec Armor Workbench for 250. Then tomorrow we are going to get the Jumping pose for 125, the Warhead Power Armor paint for 600, and the Pegasus Weapons Workbench for 250. On the 29th, we have the Roasted Hot Dog pose for 125, the Raider Marauder Power Armor skin for 700 atoms, and the Iron Mountain Forge Workbench for 250. I actually really like that workbench. I have that placed down now in my camp. And then on January 30th, we have the Hands Over Heart pose for 125. Then we have the Settler Vigilante Power Armor paint for 700 atoms, and the Torture Rack Tinker's Workbench for 250. On the 31st, we have the Champ pose for 125, the Cascade Power Armor paint for 600, and the Moonshine Brewing Workbench for 250. Then on February 1st, we have the Mothman Found pose for 125, the Darkstar Power Armor paint for 700 atoms, and the Raider Weapon Workbench for 250. Then on February 2nd, we have the Walking pose for 75 atoms, the Wasteland Night Power Armor paint for 600 atoms, and the Well-Kept Weapon Workbench for 250 atoms. So overall, I think it was a pretty good week in the Atomic Shop. I really like the new building kit. I love building kits that come with a lot of different wall pieces like that one. So I'm pretty excited to start building with that. And as far as the rest of the shop goes, there are some decent offers this week and some pretty good old bundles returning. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video. So I would like to say thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great day.